Hi everyone. Let's see if this is working. Let me know if the sound is good and you can hear me loud and clear and the quality is okay. I'm on unfamiliar territory in terms of internet connection, so I just want to make sure that I'm able to I'm able to get my message through. How is everyone doing? Let me see who's in the chat. I can see. Whoops. Okay, now I got suddenly double sound on my devices. So I can see that we have Haggis Basher in the house. Uh, Joe is here. Good to see you. And Fluffy Squirrel, my mod squad, together to make sure that no trolls are going to get the chat. Let me see. Let's get started. Antics is also here in the house. Good to see you. So this is kind of an hi Kathy impromptu live that I decided to do at this point before this information gets way too outdated. Although I don't think it ever gets really outdated. Hi Bianca. Good. All right. Okay, let's get started. So basically, what I want to talk about today is the protest that we had the 15th of March, which was planned in very good time in advance. And I had gotten permits from the city of Copenhagen to hold a protest in front of the AOSH EU in Copenhagen. So in front of the Saint Hill org in Copenhagen. I also got the permit from the police. However, when we came on site, we had an obstacle over there. And just to refresh your memory, I will just show you here. Let me see if we can get this up here. Let me see how it looks for you guys. So, yes. So the whole front of the AOSH EU was blocked with barricades, and there was I don't know what you call it, a cherry picker, a crane in front of the building with supposed window cleaners. And those window cleaners really took their time to do their work. So I was a little bit confused about this, and I called the police because I was sure that we had the permit to hold our protest over there. And the police told that this must be a coincidence. Anyone who knows how Scientology operates knows that there are no such things as coincidences. So basically, we had to, take our losses and move on the other side of the building. It was clear throughout the protest that this window cleaning process and blocking the main entrance of AOSH EU was not communicated to the members in advance because people were struggling to get into the building. The only access to the building would have been on the right side where you see the truck there, because they have now purchased that building as well. However, some people forced their way through the barricades and went through the main entrance to the location. I wanted to do a little bit of follow-up because I found it very peculiar that the whole front of the building was blocked, including the sidewalk. So I went back to the city of Copenhagen to make an inquiry about this. And I sent them a lengthy email asking about what happened here. Was there actually another permit given to the Church of Scientology in Denmark, or the cult of Scientology, like I like to call it? And if so, was it regular operation to give 2 permits to the same location at the same time. And I received first a call as a response only a couple of hours after I sent that mail. And they were very surprised to hear that there was a window cleaning operation and the sidewalk was blocked in front of the building. So I'm just going to share the email that I received from the Municipality of Copenhagen, from the permit site, to show exactly what they were giving me as information and a response, because I wanted to get it naturally in writing as well. I have used just the Google image translator to do this translation because I wanted to look as authentic as it can be. So this is the response I got from them. Let me see. I will just zoom in a little bit. So it says, "Dear," and my name. Thank you for your email and phone call. As mentioned per phone, in addition to issuing a permission not required. So this is basically the kind of permit I received, was permission not required, because we did not have any physical obstacles planned to our protest. So we were only planning to be with our signs in front of the building. Just as a clarification here. So in addition to issuing a permission not required letter to you on 15th of March, we also granted a permission for a building site in connection with the facade renovation and replacement of windows at the Arp Hansen Hotel. This hotel is located on the opposite side of the street, and she was asking me on the telephone actually whether I thought the barricades was actually related to their renovation work, which I, of course, confirmed that was not the case. This was clearly a Scientology window cleaning operation. And I also said that my suspicion was that this was in order to disrupt our protest. She's also stating that the Copenhagen Municipality has not applied for the installation of a lift at Jernbanegade 6, so the location of AOSH EU, for window cleaning, and will not have issued a permit for it. Normally, Copenhagen Municipality's road supervision and digging permits will have to be applied for when a lift is so to be placed on a public road. So basically, Scientology has messed up here. And this is just my opinion. I cannot say it as a fact, but I'm fairly certain they know that they should have applied for this permit, because they have done extensive renovations in front of their buildings. So they are very much aware of the permit process, in my opinion, allegedly. She also states in the end here, as a rule, we will never give permission for 2 things in the same location. What you describe has therefore happened without our permission. So this is directly from the city of Copenhagen, where they give permits. So, like I still keep on saying, this is on I'm saying this as my opinion, but it very much looks like they have just purposefully blocked the front entrance to try and disrupt our protest on the date. I have also forwarded this information to the Copenhagen police. Also, this lady was very puzzled about the fact, how were they able to find out that we were holding this protest in front of AOSH EU. So even though I received some answers there's also more questions arising because of this occurrence on our day of protest. But this is something we have seen Scientology does worldwide. They try to disrupt. If they get information about an upcoming protest, they try and prepare their troops in the kind of way that the protest would be as unsuccessful as possible. I don't really have any more information at this point, but I just wanted to come online and show this actual proof that I have now for Scientology not following the local rules in Copenhagen. And this is very important for me on a personal level as well, because when I apply for protest and when I do protesting, I am making sure that whatever I'm doing is always following the local guidelines, rules, and laws. And I would expect Scientology to be doing the same thing. And this is a proof that they have not done that. Definitely, there's a record of this now, both at the city as well as I have reported this to the police. And if this should happen again, even more questions will be for sure coming up. I can take up some comments over here, and if you have any questions, I don't have so much information on top of this at the moment to be sharing with you. I have some other small things in the end of the stream, but I just wanted to put this out there, just to also encourage other people that when you feel like you have been wronged in your protesting activities by the cult of Scientology, you should definitely look into the case or the issue a little bit more and see if they have actually followed through with the local regulations. Because maybe one off you could potentially claim that this is a mistake or they didn't know. But if this will be a continuous way of working for them, then for sure it will become an issue at one point. And therefore I have also been in touch with the police, because I was brushed off immediately when I called there this time. And I want to be prepared for the next time, because there will be a next time of protesting, that I have maybe some other tools myself to be using in order to, for example, demand them to remove the barricades for the time being that we have requested a certain space for protesting. So it's it's important to follow through with all the different aspects when you do protesting, and also make sure that you have yourself covered all the corners. Let me see if I have start some comments here. I can see that there's a lot more comments in, but I have put some comments and questions here. So Amy, good to see you. There's a question. So what will the penalties be for them putting up that barricade the day of your protest? I can't really answer to that at this moment. I will be interested to hear what the police has to say about this, because I have taken it forward. I highly doubt that it will have any kind of financial impact, but I want it to be recorded, because, like I said, you can do something incorrectly once and just be let off with the note that you should have applied for a permit. But if this is a continuous operation, then for sure there will be some consequences, but I will need to look into it a little bit more. Yolanda is saying, bravo, thank you so much. Yeah, I have actually been inspired by both you and Apostate Alex also on following through, as well as Mona and Audit, on these things that happen behind the scenes, and not just take everything as it's given to you, and look a little bit more what happens in behind. And we don't have the same type of visibility, for example, between the police and Scientology as or the city as for example USA does, but there's still some things I can be doing. Yolanda is also saying that yeah, cult of Scientology lies with all action against protesters. Yeah, at least I feel that's the case when it comes to our protesting movement over here. Unfortunately, you cannot make people stop lying. It's just you need to cover your own ground. That's why I'm always filming. That's why I live stream on YouTube. I feel like I have security from all of you guys being there with me and seeing everything that is happening around. Even if I cannot show the people, the fact that I can be filming myself, I can be documenting my own actions. That is a huge security for me, because these claims that are thrown out there by Scientology, not just towards me but also towards other people, they might have a lot more weight unless we were also prepared on our side to be able to show documentation that actually proves that none of these claims are correct. Mary O is saying, thank you. It is very interesting to see the different government agencies' responses to cult of Scientology. Yeah, I think so too. I was also really happy that I made this inquiry, and within a couple of hours, I already had a written response from them saying that they would never allow two permits same location, and that they should have been applying for a permit. And this person did their due diligence and actually checked from also different departments that there was no permit granted for these barricades on our day of protesting. Ansix is asking, didn't Anne-Catherine get the info of the window cleaning service? Yeah. So basically, what I can give you as an information is basically that allegedly it's a Scientology-owned window cleaning company from Sweden. And there was actually several instances that did this checking. And Katrine, also the journalist that was present over there. So they got window cleaners from several hours drive away to do the window cleaning on a Saturday. And just using a common sense, any kind of company or corporation or a cult like Scientology would not hire an external company to do something like window cleaning on a Saturday, when at least here you will have to pay more for the work done on a weekend than in the weekdays. VGI is here asking, was this protest talked about online? Could that be how they found out? Are FOIA laws there? If so, can you get any and all communication between? So yes, we were talking about an upcoming protest, but there was never a specific date, time, or location given for it. And that's why my suspicions are going towards certain directions. I will not talk about that at this point more. But we started the protest at the Ideal Org in another location in the city center of Copenhagen. And we could see that Scientology was quite upset that we showed up at that location. So clearly they were not expecting us to be moving between two different locations on a day of our protest. We don't have similar type of FOIA laws here, but I will need to do some more digging and investigation on how much more I can figure out about this. But the same kind of data that you can get in the US with all the email communication with certain keywords, that's not going to be possible for me to get. Fluffer is saying, great work catching them out, Mirjam. You reported it to the police. Yeah, yes. So that's, I think it's important. I have become aware that anytime I protest, Scientology is making reports and different kind of claims to the police. And I need to be doing that as well when I see something that is done wrong, especially when I can see that these claims that are being given to the police are untruthful and yeah, I would say pure lies. Bianca is saying, great work and thank you for your awesome efforts against the cult. You too, Bianca. I really admire your strength and that you're still willing to keep on fighting against the cult. There's a lot of good things happening at the moment. A lot of them can't be shared, but some of them are out already. For example, this amazing billboard campaign, and also something else I'm going to show you a little bit later. But I think this movement is the most successful movement in order to expose and end Scientology's abuses. Bigger movement than anything that has ever existed before. And a lot of people are seemingly also organized together so they can make a better impact than planning when they are going forward with their activities. Let me see if there's any more questions. I can see Lara is here. Thank you so much for coming. I'm just putting it out there that Scientology didn't get a permit to block their sidewalk when I had a permit for our protest, and I even have now city documentation for that. So, Hans Christian, have you created bad press for Scientology already? Well, we're going to get into that in just a minute. So, Hans, if you will wait there, I will show you something in just a couple of minutes. Amy is saying the cult's Pinocchio noses keep growing longer. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Antics is saying that cleaning service that did this without permits are an interesting line of questioning where they showed fake permits maybe. No, I think this was a so-called inside job because it was a Scientology-owned company. So they were basically, using their own contacts who were hired to do this window cleaning. Let me see. Kirby's mom is here. We're outside worldwide. Yes, we are. And I'm really happy to see that the spring is bringing more attention and more energy in the movement as well. And I hope that we can really join together on this cause and leave the differences outside the ring. To be honest. Donna is saying, love your tenacity. Great work, Mirjam. Thank you so much. This is not a one-person job. This is it's a group effort, and this community is at least giving so much to me. I would never be able to do it without the help of others. Lupita is here. Thank you so much for joining. And Audit is here, one of my huge inspirations. The Queen of LA is present. I think it's a good time to show a little bit what's happening towards the end of this week. First of all, on Sunday, I have scheduled a live with Apostate Alex. We are going to go a little bit deeper into these these different kind of shenanigans Scientology likes to do when it comes to protesters, and have a little bit of more conversation regarding that. But I have another big news, which is actually coming out tomorrow. And let me just do a little bit of changes here, because I will try and share another screen and a little video that I have posted today on my YouTube channel. So I hope the sound is working. If not, we'll need to try and play it again, but let's do it like this.
Jag kan jobba ihjäl mig här. Eller så kan det gå mycket snabbare med ett självmordsförsök.
Did the sound work? Let me see what you're saying. Okay, and now we're getting some old video of mine again. So, did it? Okay, great. So you saw it. I have another audio going on over here. So let me see how to. And I'm talking about haggis here. Let me see. I lost my video here. So, okay, great. So basically, did everyone hear the audio? I'm not sure. It was kind of, okay, good. It was kind of dramatic. But basically, there is a big Swedish newspaper that has been working on actually a series of articles regarding Scientology. And the video I showed you was a trailer they have prepared for the first part of the article that is coming out tomorrow. So tomorrow on etc.se, there's going to come the first part of their Scientology article, which is also going to be covering our protest efforts in Denmark. And I think it's the following day they will publish a huge article, including videos about Bianca and Bianca's story. So definitely there will be some press, and I don't think it will be favorable for Scientology. So expect to hear more about that. I'm going to do a live with Bianca on Saturday regarding her experience about the interview and what's going to come out. What are they writing about? Because of course, like Amy said, the article is in Swedish, as well as the trailer for this series of articles. But it's also important that we are gonna have publicity here in local language, and Swedish is something that can be both understood in Denmark and in Norway, and I really hope that the Danish media will be picking up on this as well. So you will definitely hear more about this article series, maybe already tomorrow if I get to have the opportunity to do that, but then if not tomorrow, latest on Saturday, when we're gonna walk through the article series with Bianca. And yes, I agree, Antics and Hippie Chick. It's really exciting because a lot of us have been dying this cause to get attention in the press, and it's going to be fantastic. I agree, Amy. It's going to be fantastic. And this is Hans Christian, what I guess you were kind of referring to as well. So this is going to be the first time big news this year regarding Scientology, and we'll need to see what's going to happen towards further on this year, but there's a lot of good things happening. So please keep your eyes peeled on the movement and everyone's channels, because there's going to be some amazing things happening worldwide, not just in the north of Europe. VGI is saying, well done, congrats. There has been a lot of focused videos lately. Forward them to all of your local press. Yeah. So there is a lot of work, and I actually want to, before I end this live, I want to encourage anyone who is maybe watching in Sweden, Norway, Denmark, maybe even Finland or Germany, to just get in touch with me and let's get working together. This is a group effort, and I'm seeing some amazing things happening in other continents when people are actually coming together and starting to work as a team. There is so much more to be accomplished. I of course have my friend Rose here, and Elron Hopgold, also known as Belas, as well as some other secret helpers, and Bianca, of course, in Sweden, who is doing great work over there with sharing their story. But there's always room for more people in this movement, and that's the way to move forward, I think. To try and more build bridges than burn them. That's my own personal opinion. But this is all I had to share for today. I will get back to you either tomorrow, latest on Saturday, with Bianca. And I hope you can find something else to see tonight on YouTube. I'm sorry I've been off a little bit. That was due to personal reasons, but it doesn't mean that I haven't given a thought on this one. So I will for sure be back, and also back out and protesting soon. Thank you so much, Lara, for being here. And thank you so much for doing everything you do as well. In the end, I would just want to give a shout out if Iris or Joe or Fluffer could share Let's Go's weekly recap link, because she released it today, and it deserves a lot more views than it has currently. So after this, please go and watch it and actually see what kind of amazing things people are doing in this movement. It has a collection of all different type of activism and protesting that is happening globally, not just in one location or one group of people. She's truly covering everything, and she's extremely talented in her video editing. I really hope that she will be the biggest anti-Scientology channel in the future. So thank you, Fluffer, for sharing that link. And I will go to sleep now. And I hope you can check out the weekly Scientology recap from the link that Fluffer and Joe just shared. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for coming here. Bye.